Within the BMX community, everybody makes riding videos. Now it's, instead of selling the VHS and DVDs, it's web edits and people can go up and do that. But what I wanted to do with this movie, I think, having grown up in the sport, there's always riding videos coming out every day, every week, and I actually wanted to tell the story, a story very similar to the way I grew up with my friends and I. And we put together the script and we did it in a way that we wanted to make the sport of BMX accessible to anybody, whether it's young kids or parents or, senior citizens who had never really known anything more about it than maybe seeing it on the X Games. And at that point, on the X Games, it's the best pros in the world doing the biggest tricks, and it's not the most accessible thing to a young kid who's thinking about getting into it because they might be just blown away by it and intimidated. And with part of the element of what we did was we have a guy, Finn Cooper, played by Joel Moody, who basically takes a young kid, a teenage kid under his wings, and someone who'd never really been on a BMX bike before, and brings him into the fold. And that has to do with the whole mentorship aspect of our film and, pouring into the next generation. Part of what I wanted to do was have our lead character, who's becoming a top pro within the movie, mentor a kid who's just sort of coming into it and bringing him into the fold to really make it accessible and to give an audience an accessible story to really understand, the core of BMX, at its basis. It's not necessarily about doing the biggest tricks. It's about community. It's about building friendships, that can last 20 or 30 years. And through the process, this great mentorship style movie, action movie was born. And it's something for me personally that I always enjoyed, reaching out to the younger generation of riders, whether it was, guys 4 years younger than me, 5 years, or even 15 years younger, just being able to speak into their lives and help them with riding and, even life stuff. We deal with life together. So it's cool.